Bluetooth headset. Such a small thing contains so many high technology. It is not complicated. It mainly consists of a speaker, circuit board, and a battery. Inside the speaker are various small devices for making sounds, and the circuit board is a chip for Bluetooth communication, and the chip used for audio processing. Let's take a look at how the Bluetooth headset makes sound. This is a traditional musical instrument. When you hit the gong, it will make a loud sound. If you touch it with your hand, you will feel the gong vibrating. The sound is transmitted through the air. When vibrating, the air molecules will vibrate and pass to our ears. We can hear the sound. The sound can be represented by this sound wave. The higher the height of the sound wave, the louder the sound. The lower the height, the smaller the sound. Similarly, if the width of the sound wave is relatively narrow, it is high pitch, and if the width of the sound wave is relatively large, it is bass. The height and width of sound waves can be expressed in terms of amplitude and frequency, which determine the timbre of the sound. How does the speaker make sound? There is a diaphragm in front of the speaker. When the diaphragm vibrates, it transmits sound like the spiral mentioned above. In order to vibrate the diaphragm, a magnet and a voice coil are needed. The magnetic field of the magnet flows from the N pole to the S pole. When a pole conductor is energized, a magnetic field will also be generated. When the conductor is placed in a magnetic field, the magnetic field flow direction of the magnet above and the conductor is the same, so the force on the conductor is the sum of the two. The same is true for the position below because the directions are exactly opposite. It cancels out and becomes weaker, so the conductor will move downward. There is a circular hollow magnet behind the speaker. A voice coil is placed inside the magnet. From this position, the magnetic field generated by the magnet is like this. When the voice coil is energized, it will also produce a similar magnetic field and change the current. The magnetic field of the voice coil will also change in the opposite direction. As mentioned before, the voice coil will be affected by the magnetic field. Zero formal frequency is expressed in binary. In order to convert the sound information into numbers, we need to store the frequency of the wave as a coordinate value and put these values converted into binary data. The converted data can be transmitted via Bluetooth. When using Bluetooth, you only need to bring the Bluetooth devices close to each other. The two devices will share a unique code and verify the connection. Then put this connection code at the front when transmitting data. Through this code, you can determine whether the device receiving the data is the headset you are using to avoid interference. The binary data transmitted to the headset is then converted back to an analog signal by the audio decoder on the circuit board. The analog signal comes to the speaker to produce a constantly changing electrical signal. The speaker can produce beautiful sound by constantly moving the voice coil. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.